The Warriors, 1979. One night, 9 members, 90 miles of enemy turf between them and home. Framed for a murder they didn't commit, hunted by every gang in New York City. Here's what really happened to the cast after the cameras stopped rolling. Cast 1. Michael Beck played Swan. Beck was the war chief who led the Warriors home. The very next year, he starred in Xanadu, and it bombed so hard, it helped birth the Razzie Awards. He kept working for decades in TV and film. Today, at 77, he's one of the few cast members still active, and still Swan to millions. Cast 2. James Remar played Ajax. Remar's Ajax was pure chaos, loud, violent, unforgettable. Walter Hill regretted killing off the character. Remar didn't fade. He became one of Hollywood's most reliable villains, landing 48 Hours, The Cotton Club, and Tarantino's Django Unchained. Then came his defining role, Harry Morgan, Dexter's father, on Showtime's Dexter. Still working today at 72. Cast 3. David Patrick Kelly played Luther, 5 words. Warriors, come out to play. Turned Kelly into a legend. He improvised that entire taunt on the spot, using empty beer bottles from under the boardwalk. That scene launched him into decades of work with Spike Lee and David Lynch, including Twin Peaks. At 75, he's still acting. Cast 4. Deborah von Valkenburgh played Mercy. Mercy was Van Valkenburgh's very first film role, a street girl chasing a way out. She landed on prime time almost immediately after, starring on the ABC sitcom Too Close for Comfort through the 80s. From gang movie to network television, her career proved Mercy was only the beginning. Cast 5. Dorsey Wright played Cleon. Cleon was beaten down in the film's opening minutes, but Wright's career kept moving after. He appeared in Hair and The Hotel New Hampshire before making a stunning choice. He walked away from Hollywood entirely in 1985 for a stable job with the New York Port Authority. No regrets, no comeback. Just a quiet life outside the spotlight. Cast 6. Marcelino Sánchez played Rembrandt. Rembrandt was the gang's youngest member, the artist with the spray can. Sánchez kept working through the early 80s, landing roles in 48 Hours and Chips. But in 1986, tragedy struck. He died of AIDS-related cancer in his Hollywood home. He was only 28 years old. Cast 7. Roger Hill played Cyrus. Can you dig it? Cyrus's speech is one of the most quoted scenes in cult film history, and Hill was cast almost by accident, after the original actor mysteriously vanished before filming. He spent most of his career in theater, eventually stepping away to work as a part-time librarian. He passed away in 2014 at age 65. Cast 8. David Harris played Cochise. Harris kept working for 4 decades after The Warriors, A Soldier's Story, ER, NYPD Blue, Law and Order. He worked almost nonstop until 2019. But behind the scenes, he was fighting cancer. David Harris passed away at age 75, remembered as a hard-working journeyman who never stopped loving the role that made him famous. Cast 9. Brian Tyler played Snow. Tyler used real Taekwondo and Judo training to bring Snow to life on screen. Then he did something almost nobody expects from a movie cast member. He walked away from Hollywood completely and became a New York State trooper. He served until retiring in 2004. The Warriors remains his only acting credit ever. Cast 10. Tom McKittrick played Cowboy. Cowboy was the warrior with the mouth. Sarcastic, mischievous, unforgettable, but McKitterick had zero interest in fame. After some stage work, he left acting entirely in 1981, just 2 years after the film. Now 76, he's lived a life completely outside the industry that could have made him a star.